So looking at this Korean Ether price action, guys, right now you can see the price of Ether looks like it is breaking out of this bullish scenario which we have talked on my previous video, because I said you guys the price of Ether in a daily time frame was forming this 3 bullish scenario. Here on the right hand side you can see I said, hey, if this is not going to play out as a symmetrical triangle and this double bottom, it could still play out as a ascending broadening wedge, and the price here could be heading towards this upper line area of this ascending broadening wedge. If this is not going to be the ascending broadening wedge scenario, what could it be? The another scenario is symmetrical triangle, and this symmetrical triangle you can see the price here is now also breaking out of this upper line area, which is also flashing now. The price here could be seeing another move here in an upward direction. And the third one is the most exciting one, and this is the double bottom scenario, because right now guys you can see in a daily time frame the price of Ether has already formed this double bottom scenario. But right now where we are approaching is one very important area, because you can see exactly now around this neckline area, which is around 1930 price level. So if we are able to find support above this 1930 guys, then we could also see another impulsive move following here for Ether. And if this double bottom type of scenario is going to play out, I will be looking around this price level here to the upside from the neckline. If that's going to happen, then you can see guys the price here could bring us around 2350 to 2400 price level. So now if this double bottom scenario is going to play out, then our upper target is going to be around 2350 to 2400 price level. So we will be focusing around this price level, and also guys this symmetrical triangle, which is also flashing us another breakout type of structure, right? According to this symmetrical triangle, the upward price target for us right now is around 2430. So now we know this 2400, 2300 could be on our price target for Ether in the upcoming days. So in a daily time frame, the price here could be turning very bullish. And don't forget guys, even if we are going to see some sort of a pullback, this would be absolutely fine, because this trend line here, which previously acted as a resistance, right, could be again holding the price, acting as a support, because we could also come back to retest the previous temporary resistance line before seeing a move here in an upper direction. So any sort of a smaller pullback should be absolutely fine guys. And if you look here to the downside guys, you can see the RSI is clearly above 50 level and is clearly flashing us a possible move here in an upper direction, showing us the momentum is there. And if you look here to the downside, the MACD line already witnessed this bullish crossover. You can see it very clearly. So now 2 different indicators which is also flashing us the price of Ether could be seeing another move here in an upper direction, and also these 3 different type of scenarios which was also flashing us that, hey, doesn't matter whichever scenario is going to play out, the price of Ether could be seeing a upward movement. And now this is exactly what we are also witnessing. And let's also look at this in a smaller time frame. Also guys, before I switch into another chart, I would really appreciate if you could just take 2 seconds of your time and smash the like button. And for those individuals watching this video for the first time, definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell. And also let me make you aware that Bybit right now is giving around $200 bonus to those individuals who sign up using my ref link down below. This is only for our subscribers. So if you want to take advantage of some bonuses and trade with free money, then definitely check this out. So guys, let's switch the chart. So now what I'm actually going to do here in a 4-hour time frame, I'm going to add this Fibonacci extension level from this swing low till this swing high. Why? Because you can see here right now this Fibonacci extension level could be actually showing us a possible duration for Ether at this current stage, because we can see here very clearly guys the price of Ether tends to be following this Fibonacci extension levels pretty well, because you can see here now since the price of Ether has approached around this 0.618, which I've also said you in my previous video that this was my upward price target, you can see we have already tested this 0.618 and seeing some sort of a rejection. So that's why I was telling you that if the double bottom scenario is going to play out, the neckline here is around 1930 price level. So if we are going to find support above this 1930, this is also going to indicate that, hey, then the price of Ether will be also finding support most probably above this 0.618 Fibonacci extension level. And this is also area where we previously found a very strong rejection. So right now guys, we could be seeing another rejection, a smaller rejection for Ether before we also start breaking above this 1940 price level. According to the previous example I showed you, the price level in upcoming days looks very bullish. So according to this double bottom, the symmetrical triangle, right, the price here could be testing this price level of this 1.414 and 1.272 Fibonacci extension level. So between this 2300 to 2400 is our upward price target level in a daily time frame. But right now in a 4-hour time frame, our personal target is going to be around this 0.786 Fibonacci extension level and this 100% Fibonacci extension level. So I will be focusing more around this Fibonacci level for shorter time frame. So this 0.786 Fibonacci extension level is at $2,051 and the next 100% Fibonacci extension level is at $2,190. So these two lines, Fibonacci extension lines, are our upward price target, and the resistance is this 0.618, which is around 1943. We might see another rejection here, guys. This could be acting as a resistance, right? Because we know in the past price action, this price level of 1940 has also acted as a resistance. So we know exactly also around that label we do have a neckline from this double bottom, which is sitting around 1930. So that's why if we are going to see any sort of rejection, we should be absolutely fine, because I said we could be coming back to retest the upper boundary of this symmetrical triangle and again consolidate before seeing another move here in an upper direction. So any sort of a pullback, then we should also be looking around this 0.5 Fibonacci level, which is around 1861 as a very strong support. And I say to you guys, this line here is going to actually be a very strong support for Ether. Why? Because you can see here around this price level in the past, Ether price action always found a very strong resistance line, but now in a pullback the same line could be acting as a very strong support line. So if we are going to see any sort of a pullback, then we know this line around this 1860 1870 is a very strong support line. So any sort of a pullback, we could be finding support here and again start moving towards the upward price target level of 0.786, which is around 2050, and the 100% Fibonacci extension level, which is around 2190 price level. So this is what I see right now looking at the price action of Ether in a daily time frame and also in a smaller time frame. So let's also look at this Ether Bitcoin chart, because right now things could be looking very different, because guys, I've already talked about this ascending broadening wedge scenario that was playing out for Ether, right? But what I did was I also added this Livermore theory. I talked about this Livermore speculative chart. The price of Ether was actually forming this accumulation cylinder with widening mouth, and after this 0.7 area we should be slowly seeing a move here in upper direction. But in our case, we actually found a rejection from this upper line area of this ascending broadening wedge, right? You can see we came here, we found a rejection, but now things look very different. I mean, the price here could be seeing a slow move here, but we could be approaching the very important level, and that is this 0.037 sats. Because if we are going to see this move right slowly finding support above this 0.037 level, then this is also going to flash another impulsive move here in the Ether Bitcoin chart. In that case, the 0.055 and 0.0560 is going to be our upward price target level. So guys, right now the price of Ether looks very bullish, and I've also been saying you that since ages, because you can see when the price of Ether was hovering around this $387, I give you a very loud statement here. Ether has a lot of potential for future expansion, and right now we are hovering around 1930 price level, guys. So you can see many changes has happened since then. And also on 27th of March, before this price even started to move here in upper direction, I also posted this scenario here and said, hey, Ether looks pretty solid, and all three scenarios what I'm actually indicating here are in favor of bulls. So after that, the price should slowly continue in an upper direction, and the price here was around $1,688. So now again you can see what is happening with the price action. We are already breaking here in an upper direction. So that's why, guys, if you are still unaware of my Twitter account, it's Crypto Anup. Feel free to follow me there, because you can see I like to share some of my analysis there time and again. So this is what I see right now looking at the price action of Ether in a daily time frame and also in a 4-hour time frame. And guys, if you enjoyed this short update, then also please make some noise in the comment section down below. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.